We up, guys. We up, guys. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for everyone coming on. Well, everyone watching, I should say. There's nobody in the live chat yet. But thanks anyway. Apologies for the lateness once again. I have to keep doing that regularly, I'm afraid. It's always the case, but anyway. Here to talk about a bit of a disappointment, really, that we missed out on this, of course, Bazoumana Toure, obviously. I've been talking about that for a few days now, quite a few days, that we were obviously interested in him, and I think he was going to be around at least 40 to 50 mil. I don't think we'd actually made a bid. I don't recall us actually bidding for him. So, that never actually materialised. And as it turns out, he's gone to Newcastle anyway. So, they were obviously after him as well. So, I kept saying, well, why would he want to go there? And that's no disrespect to Newcastle. I just feel that they've been a bit of a shit show lately. Last season, they were terrible. The worst they've been for a while, and we were even above them. That's how bad they were, And then, when you think about they were in Europe and everything, they were up there in the top five of the Premier for quite a while. Won the Carabao Cup, knocked us out, of course, on the way to winning that. So we all remember that, of course. But I just feel they've been on the wane a bit, Newcastle, since then. And to be honest, I'm not sure why he's gone there. But then again, if we never really made a serious bid for him, I mean, this was always going to happen. And to be honest, I don't think we will be able to get him away now from that deal. Because he's pretty much done. He's going to have a medical there. I can't see us coming in for him now. And if we were really serious, that's probably what we would have been doing. We would have been having this bidding war with Newcastle and tug of war, and that's not what's happening. And maybe that's what self-consciously we've chosen not to do, have a bidding war. Because it would end up probably going to really big money. And Newcastle were probably willing to spend that, because, of course, they got 100 million for Tonali. Obviously they were willing to spend it. But we weren't going to go mad. We weren't going to go really crazy. We probably might have gone to sort of 40, 42 mil, whatever. I think it said, one of them saying it's 42 mil he's gone there for. I'll be up to you, David, there as well. See you there, bro. Maybe you can tell me more as well, you being a Newcastle fan. You might know more. Yeah, hi to you, bro. Big up to you, brother. Hope you're good. I can't believe that Sandro Tonali is going to Spurs. Yeah, well, he's gone, isn't he? Apparently, is he already gone? As far as I know, 100 million. Well, there you go. I wouldn't complain. You're getting the money for him, that's for sure. We're getting all what you paid for him. Well, did you pay all that? I can't remember what you paid for him. But you're getting that back and more, really, aren't you? So, you're doing pretty well out of it, to be honest, in a way. But actually, before I go on to that, I want to talk about this thing with Bazoumana Toure. I'm just going to quickly talk about Callum Wilson again, because apparently we're still in talks with him at the moment. I did, of course, mention this the other day, yesterday and whatever. But the talks are still ongoing. Funny enough, an ex-Newcastle player, Callum Wilson, It's still ongoing about the free transfer coming to the Bees. Callum Wilson, so this was like 13 hours ago. Callum Wilson, who became a free agent today, seems likely to sign for Brentford. Wilson is aiming for a move to the Premier League to score the 5 goals he needs to join the competition's 100 club. Competition's 100 club. So yeah, I mean, I hope that's not the only reason he wants to play, come to the Premier League or stay in the Premier League. I just hope he's coming for another reason than just to join the 100 club. That's what I'm hoping. But yeah, I mean, it is still a no-brainer, a free transfer. Just paying his wages. I mean, it's somebody else, an extra attacker that I feel we need. I really do think we need. So, but anyway, I just wanted to bring that up briefly again. That it's still ongoing there. Looks like that may happen still at some stage. But I'm going to move on to, obviously this thing with Bazoumana, Toure. So let's go to that now. And Newcastle agreed to sign Bazoumana Toure from Hoffenheim. And as I say, it's not good for us. A little bit disappointed. I really am. I mean, I thought this would be a great player for us. But when it comes to big money and there's another team involved that obviously really want him, they've identified him, which obviously Newcastle have, losing Gordon and all that, Anthony Gordon and other players now. They really wanted this player and they obviously knew what they was going to do and just went straight in and put the money down and that's it. And we've either been left behind or we weren't actually serious. We weren't really going to bid in the end. I don't know. Maybe we just thought, well, we might have it easy in the end. We might have nobody in our way. And Newcastle were always in our way, I'm afraid. And they obviously had that extra bit to get it over the line. And I still think he would have been better coming to us than Newcastle, the way the sort of state they're in at the moment. But then again, they might not be as bad as they were last season. You never know. But I still feel they were in a bad way. We had a great season, nearly got Europe. We're established now. Yes, we're not a massive team still. We're not of the sort of giant sort of nature of say Newcastle in their past, of course, and history and various things. Although they haven't won loads of trophies. Of course, they have won the Carabao Cup and stuff recently. But, they haven't won loads and loads of trophies, but they're still the biggest club. And I suppose at the end of the day, he feels he's going to do something more with them, maybe win something more with them than he will with us. So, and that's always the case. When you join the Bees, you're never going to be winning trophies or whatever. It's never going to be. It's not about that. Although I still think we will one day. I still think it's going to happen. It could be more likely we're getting to Europe before we win a trophy. I would say that. That's why I think we're trying to build this squad now and getting these attacking players in at last. It's about time that we're starting to get more attacking players in and get, we need more up front, no doubt about it. Not just Thiago or Ouattara or, Sharda to a lesser extent at the moment. Players like that. We need goals from elsewhere and, to get this guy would have been amazing. An absolute wonder kid, really, when you think about it. He was in the World Cup. I don't think he played many games in the World Cup, as far as I know. He didn't feature prominently in the World Cup, but I liked certain things I saw about him when he did play. He looked pretty good. So it looks like Newcastle have got a great buy. I think there still needs to be some bits of his play developed. I think Newcastle will probably do that, no doubt. But yeah, it's that's what's happened. He's gone to Newcastle. I read this article. Say Newcastle agreed to sign Bazoumana Toure from Hoffenheim. Newcastle United have reached an agreement with Hoffenheim to sign Bazoumana Toure. The 20-year-old winger is expected to fly to Tyneside for a medical as Newcastle look to secure their second summer signing, following the arrival of Ewan Duran, the 20-year-old goalkeeper, last week. Securing a starting caliber signing would be a huge boost for head coach Eddie Howe and Newcastle supporters, given that Anthony Gordon has already been sold to Barcelona, and Spurs have reached a deal worth up to £100 million to sign Sandro Tonali. The combined €6 million, 5.2 million pounds, $6.8 million fines Newcastle received from UEFA this week for breaching financial rules, alongside the stringent future compliance agreement they reached with Europe's governing body, meant that sales were needed, especially if the club wished to strengthen the squad. But Newcastle intend to use the proceeds from the Tonali sale to reinvest in their squad, with Howe desiring a goalkeeper, at least one fullback, two midfielders should Joe Willett also leave, and at least one attacker. Having missed out on Victor Munoz last month, who signed for Liverpool after Newcastle reached an agreement with Osasuna for the Spain international, Newcastle turned their attention to Toure. Following his elimination from the World Cup with Ivory Coast at the last 32 stage on Tuesday, Newcastle accelerated their move for the left winger. Last season in the Bundesliga, Toure scored 5 goals and laid on 9 assists in 29 starts for Hoffenheim. I won't carry on about that. It's a lot, obviously, more to do with Newcastle, so I'm not going to carry on talking about that. But obviously they got this guy in, and the one we were trying to sign, and although, as I said, we didn't actually put a bid in, so was we really that serious about him anyway, getting this guy? I don't know. He's obviously a great player, so but we missed out anyway. And I'll be up to you, Kev. Hope you're well, buddy. Hope you're good, my friend. Afternoon, mate. Came to the rescue again, eh? Yeah. Where would England be without him? Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. I watched it yesterday. 100%. You're right. It's Kane again, rescuing us. And it shouldn't be about that. I'd love to know what will happen when Kane finishes for England, retires from it. I'd love to know what will happen then. Who do we turn to then, eh? I mean, I'm going to do my reaction thing stream at some stage. It may be tomorrow now. I don't know, unless I do it later. It's possible. I wasn't impressed at all with England yesterday at times. Yes, in the end, we had a lot of chances and we sort of got on top of them in a way. Congo, but I thought Congo were brilliant. I really do. Congrats to them for doing so well. Getting to that knockout stage, brilliant from them. The last time they were in it, they were actually Zaire. Of course, they're Congo now. I think that was in the 70s. Zaire, was it 74 or something? Maybe when they were Zaire. But I thought they were impressive, I really do, and at times made us look like clowns, the club that were the country that were lower than the other one, and made us look not great, basically. And I think we've done that to ourselves at times as well. And we really have got to do better than this, because we've got Mexico next, and that won't be easy in the round of 16. That is not going to be an easy game. High altitude as well. Yeah, we're going to have to do better than that, that's for sure. We just about got away with that, got out of jail there, basically, thanks to Harry Kane. Yeah, so, but anyway, I think the Mexico one will be really tough. I really do. They're no pushovers, definitely not either. So, yeah, should be a tough one again. But getting back to this, well, Newcastle have got themselves a really good player, and we've obviously missed out. But we move on. We're moving on to other targets, of course, and there is talk again, once again, about Jaidon Anthony, actually. So I will go on to that now. That things are sort of moving along with that deal, signing, whatever that we're trying to do for Jaidon Anthony. That is still happening, still in talks. Apparently, a bid has been submitted. We don't know the price. We don't know how much it was. So Brentford launched a new move to seal Burnley transfer. Yeah, it's all been rather quiet on the transfer front at Burnley, although there's been growing links around the club's prized assets. The Clarets have already completed the permanent signing of Florentino, as they had an obligation to buy the defensive midfielder after his season-long loan at Turf Moor. Despite the club's relegation from the Premier League, they still possess several players who have maintained their reputation and are catching the eyes of Premier League clubs. Indeed, Brentford, who were everyone's surprise package last season, have made their interest known by mounting a bid for one of Burnley's gems. Brentford table bid for Burnley's Jaidon Anthony. Jaidon Anthony enjoyed a stellar season at Turf Moor, bagging 9 goals and 4 assists in all competitions, as he ranked as England's third most fruitful winger in the Premier League. It has been reported that Brentford have entered talks for the winger, with Burnley expected to ask for around 20 million for his services, which we can do. We can easily do that, 20 mil, easily pay that. Now, the Bees have tabled a new bid for the 26-year-old, with discussions ongoing, according to Sky Sports News' Lyle Thomas. The publication adds that the West London club wants to sign at least one winger this summer, and Anthony would be a versatile option as he can play on either side. The Clarets are in a strong selling position, given that Anthony still has 3 years remaining on his current deal. And it's not been reported how much Brentford's latest bid actually is. The Clarets should hold firm on Anthony price. There is no denying that Anthony would be a key man for Burnley in the Championship next season, as he has already demonstrated what he can do at that level with Burnley. During the Clarets' last campaign in the second tier, the winger contributed 8 goals and 7 assists as the club finished behind champions Leeds United. A move to Brentford would likely appeal to the 26-year-old, as it would give him a route back to the Premier League, where he could return to his home city. However, considering that the Englishman has 3 years remaining on his contract, the Lancashire club should hold out for a fee they desire for one of their star players. Given that Burnley reportedly paid Bournemouth less than 10 million for the winger, they are primed to receive a decent profit. And although 20 million feels a tad high, if they can yield around that figure, then it would represent solid business. The Clarets already have a host of wingers available on both wings, but could use any potential money to bolster the squad for next season. Well, there we go. If it is 20 million, well, I think we could pay that. I don't see why not. I think we should do this. I really do. I mean, as they say, you can play on either side. On either wing. So why not? Be up to you, Steph. Hope you're well, my friend. Hope you're good. Didn't see you you weren't in the streams in the live chats yesterday for the watch along or whatever. I was obviously on there in the end. Got on there in the end to watch along with G Wolf and all that for England. Didn't see you there. Don't know what happened to you, but anyway. What are Brentford's priority positions that need filling? Well, obviously we're looking for this winger. That's the big thing, and obviously Jaidon Anthony looks like he could be that one. Can play on either wing, so that's at least one position. We did get another defender in, Yannick Schuster. We got him in. It'll be up to you, Irish Pit Terrier, as well. Be up to you, buddy. Hope you're good. I think Rich is doing a stream now, isn't he? As soon as I finish this, I'll go on to his one, into the live chat. But anyway, so we're obviously looking for more attacking options by the looks of it. That's what it seems to be at the moment. What I'm reading from this is we're definitely looking for more attacking bolster options in attack, which I think we do need. We do need to get those goals. We need the extra goals there. You can't just rely on one or two or three people, mainly one in Thiago last season. He needs a rest. We have to get back up for him and everything. I still think we need that. Defence does need securing a bit more. At times, I still think we can be found wanting there in the defence at important times, big moments in the game. We could be found wanting, but I think the attacking options is good. I do feel we need extra. Jaidon Anthony for a start. Definitely Zaitzia and Fleming if we're going for him as well. That would be a really good move as well. And obviously Callum Wilson, I guess. I think we're definitely going for more. So, we're going to see. Our spending, I don't think it's ending here. I think there's more to come. And I think if we do get Jaidon Anthony in, that's a really good one. Definitely Zian Fleming would be even greater. Brilliant buy. There's plenty more as well. Michael Parker, another defender, of course, he could possibly come in. There's quite a lot, really. And we're moving. We're on the move. We're not standing still. We're really going for these players at the moment, and I think we're really going to bolster this squad, and hopefully we'll push for Europe even more next season, and hopefully get it. So we'll talk a little bit more about Jaidon Anthony here, and then I'm going to bounce. And it's obviously got this on Reddit. Brentford submit bid for Burnley winger Jaidon Anthony. Brentford has submitted an offer for Burnley winger Jaidon and talks are ongoing over a fee. One of Brentford's priorities in this transfer window is to improve their attacking options. So there we go. Which is what I've been saying, basically. Somebody here saying, I'm into this. He has scored some screamers last season, would be wicked. I think he would be a good signing. At least he's a known commodity. Looked good in a struggling team. Always looked dangerous when I've seen him play. Don't mind this at all. He would do damage at Brentford. Yes, please. Look great when he plays good, and when he plays bad, he acts like he doesn't care. Oh, well, that don't sound great, though, does it? But anyway, I'm on the pro side for this. Very dangerous player. World-beating recruitment. So, it's very good comments there, mainly positive, all positive about this. So, I think this could happen. I mean, it's ongoing. It seems to be carrying on at the moment. And if there's nobody else in our way, nobody else who are coming in for him, I think we got free reign. I think we're in the driving seat for this, and maybe for Zian Fleming as well. So, but it looks like this still will happen. I've got a feeling this will. I've got a really good feeling about this one. I think even with that Toure run, even though I felt good about it, I still had that slight niggling feeling that another team would possibly come in for him and get him, and that was Newcastle, obviously. With all the money they've got there from the Tonali sale. So I kind of knew I was braced for that. A great player like Toure is obviously a big player. He's going for a lot of money. It was always going to be the case that, if we didn't make a bid and make a serious bid for him, it wouldn't have happened. And we didn't. And Newcastle come in with their big money, and that was it. That was it. He was no longer for sale. He'd gone. He would go. And that's what it's proved. And to be honest, we have to move on. We just go on. We move on to other targets, and we're doing that at the moment. We're not standing still, as I said. We're looking to others. We're looking to other players. Jaidon Anthony, I think, will definitely happen. That's what it really looks like to me here. I can't see that not happening, him not going anywhere else. I just feel we seem to be the ones that are really in a strong position there. Callum Wilson probably, I guess, might happen. At least he is another extra attacker as a sort of, bench player, bench warmer, maybe back up. So I think that's another good one, probably, and he's a free agent, so that's even better, isn't it? Really. Regards to other Zian Fleming, I'm not totally sure on that one. That's confirmed. Will actually confirm and happen. But maybe, I hope. I like the sound of that one. Zian Fleming, I really do. Michael Parker, maybe. There are certainly ongoing talks and with his transfers at the moment. So it's still ongoing, and that sounds good. At least we're in serious talks, and things are moving onwards and upwards. We're going to try and getting our deals done, hopefully. So it's all good. It's all looking good for the Bees. So, this will happen. We will miss out on certain big players, and this is one. But we just have to. We know we have to carry on. The conveyor belt goes on. It runs on. Life carries on, and we have to move on with it and find other targets, find other players. And we obviously got a list, what we want, and this is what we're doing at the moment. We're looking. We're getting into these, bids now, serious talks for these targets that we want. So, but anyway, obviously none of them are totally marquee signings. This guy probably would have been. The Saeed Amala one would have been a marquee signing, but that all fell through, as we know. But I still think we're looking for bargain buys. We're looking for good buys that will bear fruit. And I think the Anthony one will, hopefully, definitely. Maybe Callum Wilson, maybe Zan Fleming. So, there's definitely a few deals that will go through, I think, at the moment. So, yeah, watch this space, guys. It's going to happen at some stage. Anyway, guys, let's go. I'm going to bounce, guys. It's been a great stream. Obviously, I think Richie's doing one now. I'm going to go onto his live chat and whatever. So I'm going to bounce, guys. It's been really good. Obviously, I'm going to do my reaction to England, of course. That's coming up. England beating Congo 2-1. Please follow me on Insta, Mr. B for Like 182, and I'm on Discord, Steve the B. Also subscribe to Mr. B Hive Football Chat, this channel, of course. Please smash those likes and keep subbing, guys. It's much appreciated. There will definitely be more of these coming up, more transfer ones, because obviously this is ongoing. With Jaidon Anthony is ongoing, so we'll obviously carry on talking about that. Maybe Zan Fleming, hopefully. Callum Wilson, they're all ongoing. So we will see. I'm going to obviously keep going with that, keep giving you info, whatever comes up. Something new comes up, I will obviously stream about it. Any other potential new signings, obviously, I will talk about that. So, as I say, with the England reaction as well. Yes, please come, guys. So keep watching, keep checking it out. I'm going to bounce anyway now, guys. Everyone take care. Enjoy the rest of the day. Keep watching the World Cup. Still on again later, of course. And other things, Wimbledon going on at the moment. And obviously other things happening. Whatever you're doing, take care and enjoy it. Obviously, it's not boiling hot just yet. Not till next week, really. It's going to be mega hot. So enjoy it while you can. The cooler weather. Anyway, guys, I'm going to bounce and get myself out of here. Cheers, everyone, for now. Until the next one, I'm out of here. Cheers, guys. Bye.